Well, good evening and welcome to my Psychic Connection. I am your host, Journey Ryan. It is Monday. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I know Sunday was Easter, so I hope you guys had a great Easter. Seen lots of cool and fun pictures out there. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, you know I was at the lake. So had a great time. It was really fun. Kayaking, get some workout in. Definitely had a good time. Very relaxing and a chance to be with nature. I'm so glad to see everybody here. Just know this week, guys, we will be out of Facebook jail starting next Monday with our show. So you guys will be able to watch not only from YouTube and Twitch, you'll be able to watch from Facebook as well. So we will have Facebook back and have the chance to talk to all of you. So really excited and looking forward to that. All right. Got a lot of people here. All right. Hey, Wicked Fairy, Christina, sweet baby girl, Ray. Ray, I did not forget about you, sweetheart. Just been super busy. Sierra and Catherine, what's up, guys? Orion, Rave, what's going on? Margarita. All right. Jenny and Daryl, what's going on, guys? All right. Well, I hope everybody's ready. And remember, guys, you guys can jump the list. If you don't want to wait in line, you can most certainly jump the list. I'm going to post the link for everybody. That way you guys have the chance to talk to me and, guarantee your question. After we get to the hour and a half mark, the jump the list does go away, so we will not accept any more jump the list after that. So just know that's what happens afterwards. All right, so definitely looking at all the list here. Wicked Fairy and Christina. Hey, guys, get your questions ready because we're going to be asking you guys next. Remember, Tuesday nights we are here with Gifts of Faith. On Wednesdays, we're here with Trinity Black. On Thursdays, Dream Interpretations with Journey Ryan. And this Friday, we're here with Aquarius Roberts. So get ready for their shows and get ready for mine. Here we go. All right, we definitely got a lot of you guys on here. And Ray, I hope you heard what I said to you. I didn't forget about you, sweetheart. I seen you even message me on Facebook. I will get to you and about that secret. So it's a good one. It's a good one. All right. Let's go ahead and take our first question of the night. Are you guys ready? This question comes from Wicked Fairy. It says, "Hi, Journey. I just want to know what you see for my relationship. I'm curious since Thursday night." On what part are you curious of? You're asking a question about Thursday night and the curiosity, but I don't feel like the relationship's going in a bad direction. I feel as though that it's going to go in a direction you weren't expecting, and not expecting them to be so open. So, I mean, I'm seeing the opening up of a relationship. So I want to have a follow-up question to your question. Guys, if you see those bags in the background, I went shopping at Hobby Lobby and I bought a ton of canvases because I'm going to be painting again. So we'll be posting those here shortly so you guys can see some of my artwork and where you can find that artwork. Wicked Fairy, are you hearing me? All right, well, Wicked Fairy, I can tell you this much, that the energy with this relationship and everything that's going on, I feel like things are going to get together. They're going to be stronger. The energy is just going to get better. It's going to get more, you're going to get more involved in this relationship. I see the development happening there. I mean, it doesn't seem bad. It's just wondering what the summer looks like for us. Good. Like I said, doors opening, feelings getting stronger, things moving forward. Just be careful. Fertile Myrtle energy there. So, I wouldn't suggest having a baby just yet. Right right now, but I can tell you that this relationship is something that's good, and I can tell you that it's going to keep growing. So it's come a long way. But the thing about coming a long way is that the energy continues to keep growing. So I know that you feel that it's come a long way. I still feel like it has a while, a bit more to go. I don't feel like that where you're at today is where it's going to be or where it's going to stay. So I feel like it's going to get stronger. You're going to feel good about it, and things are going to be able to move forward. So get ready for that. That energy's good, and I feel like you're, in a more solid spot for yourself. Would it mess things up if I did end up pregnant? Well, I wouldn't say that it would mess things up, but I just don't feel that the relationship is ready for that type of, I don't want to say commitment, but it is a commitment. It's a child. That's 18 years and even longer with college and things. But the thing is that I don't feel that right now, currently, is the time for you to get pregnant. Let's wait until next year. Let's not do that now, because in all honesty, I don't feel like introducing a child at this current moment. It just seems like the energy's too tender, and that you guys are starting to develop the energy a little bit stronger. And I do feel like things can get thrown out of balance for you. Says, yeah, that's true. That's like keeping all the weight in one side, and when you're spinning in a circle, it's going to spin harder on one side while that one heavy weight is on there. You want to keep things balanced right now. Let that person get more open and closer to you. Then you're going to see the energy changing. You're going to be able to move it forward. But I don't want you to think that if you get pregnant, it's going to destroy. It will throw things out of balance, but it's not something your relationship can't handle that right now. It's not time for that type of energy. Says, thank you, Journey. You are welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. Anytime. All right, guys, we're going to check the jump the list and see if anybody's jumped the list, and we'll go from there. Christina was supposed to be next, but let's see if someone's jumped the list. All right, Jennifer. Come on down, Jennifer. Jennifer Fig. All right. Jennifer Fig, where are you at, girl? All right. Says, I keep dreaming of my ex that I ended a relationship after 14 years on and off. In my dream, it's like we're back together, but he mistreating me again, lying, cheating, rejecting my calls. And says, why do I keep dreaming of him when I've said my piece and forgave him for everything? Well, the thing about it is, it's not about the dream that you're having about him. It's the reminder. Something has reappeared in your life that's reminding you of the same energy that you shared with him. So subconsciously, you're trying to process it, and that he's being the one put in the dream versus the person who's acting identical to him. So the connection is that somebody around you is acting just like him. So why are you continuously allowing this type of energy to happen? That's what I'm seeing here. So I don't feel like the dream is something that you're going to continue having as long. Well, you might continue having it till you find the person who's acting like the ex, because that seems to be the issue. Is allowing that whoever that person is in your life, whoever's that person that's putting forth all that negativity and doing all that. I feel as though that you are you're dealing with it. I definitely feel like you need to push whoever this is away, say your piece, and get them out of your life. But to me, this doesn't even look like a lover, that is doing it that looks like a friend who's acting in that way. And I really do believe you need to take that step and push this person out. So I don't feel like this is good at all. So the reason the dream is because you are dealing with all of that. So you know who the person is. Apparently you're closer to them than you realize, and you need to cut the cord. It's not serving your purpose. So it's not good for you. It's not good for the situation. It's not good for everything that you're going through. I feel like you're, being put through more than you need to. So just know that all of that is going to continue until you push this friend out. But it is not the ex that you're actually dreaming about. The ex is being put in that place because of the energy that you're reliving, and so it's showing you subconsciously that he is just the messenger, not the person. So something you need to kind of keep together here. So just hang in there. All right. Let's go ahead and see who's jumped the list. And if not, Christina A., go ahead and place your question for me. All right. Let's take a look. All right. Christina. And she said, yes. Gotcha. It's the other person that's showing me the same red flags. Absolutely. Thanks, Journey. You're welcome, sweetie. All right. This question comes from Christina A. Christina says, Ivan reactivated his Facebook account, and I'm wondering if his action is his first step to coming towards me and having communication with me. It is a first step. It's actually having communication with a lot of things and a lot of things changing. So, the energy that's circling it, everybody who's feeling this energy, everything that he's been thinking of, everything he's been hiding from, you're in the mess of all of that. And there are some people he's going to be getting rid of. There's people he's going to be deleting. He's really got this, I got to change my life attitude. This is what I've been seeing he was going to do. Of course, he kind of dragged it on a little longer than he should have. When it comes down to it, I really do believe that if you watch him, you're going to see change with him, and you're going to see that change is good. So I wouldn't worry too much. This is a good step. I get that, this is a process. I still feel like we're not going to hear anything until after the 20th of this month, because that really stuck out. It says, yeah, I feel like his energy is changing for the better. Well, it is and it isn't, because he's driving himself nuts with it. You know how he likes to dwell, and he's dwelling. But he's opening a door. So let him kick out everybody who needs to be kicked out. Don't involve yourself in his kicking people out, because you don't want to be one of those people that he decides, you know what? I'm going to kick her out too. And then you're going to be devastated. So this is a time to kind of leave him be, let him go through his moment, because this is a time he's getting rid of people, and you don't really want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a part of, how the energy is. You don't want to be a part of those who have pissed him off, and all these different things. So just it's kind of good that you step back and allow things to happen. But I definitely feel like things are going to come together. It says, what is the first thing I should look out for with him? We pretty much went over that. So when he comes in, listen, don't dwell. Just listen. Don't say anything. Let him get everything out. Eventually, you'll be able to tell him everything as well. But currently, right now, what we need to do is motivate him to speak when you talk to him. Don't, like I said, don't interact. Don't send him anything directly. Let him be the one that reaches out to you. That's the most important. That's like the most important thing that I could say to you right now is allow him to be the one that opens that door. Don't you open that door, not for 1 second. Because once you open up that door, he may stumble, and that's the last thing you need. So if he opens the door on his own, he's less likely to stumble because it's something that he's doing. So it's absolutely, I'm ready for it. Good. Because it's been a long time coming, and you're finally going to get those, you're going to get your wishes, and things are going to come together, and it feels good. I don't think that you have anything to worry about there. As things come together, it's going to take time. So I want you to hang in there. Allow Ivan to, step forward on his own. Don't motivate him to do anything. Let him motivate himself. He motivates himself. You're golden. Says you're awesome, Journey. Thank you so much. You are welcome, sweetheart. All right. Well, let's keep on going, guys. We've got a lot of things to cover. I got some really cool things about to happen. There's some new companies that are coming on board with their ads and stuff like that. So we are getting some sponsorship, which is great. I mean, we have a couple. Of course, My Psychic Connection sponsors us and My Press Marketing. But there's a couple other companies coming forward, and I can't wait for you guys to see them and get the chance to see some of their ads. So it's going to be pretty cool. And they're going to do some cool stuff for us, too, to be able to do some giveaways. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So next on our list after Christina was Sweet Baby Girl and Ray. Get your questions ready. Let me jump the list and see if anybody has jumped the list, and we'll go from there. All right. I don't see anybody new jumping the list, so let's keep on going. All right. All right, I need Sweet Baby Girl and Ray to bring forth their questions. All right. There's Ray. Ray says, should I pursue my bigger plans to work with pregnant mamas and their unborn babies? I'm not a parent, so it might impact my consciousness. It might impact my ability to help or be judged as being out of my... All right, honey, that it doesn't mean anything. Anybody can have knowledge. Even those who have babies don't have the knowledge of what it's like to actually raise the child. So, children don't come with instruction booklets. Being pregnant doesn't come with an instruction booklet. I mean, there's a lot of things that we know nowadays about pregnancy that wasn't known back in the day. But, medicine's come a long way. As to work with pregnant women, absolutely. Still feel like that's something that's really good for you. I feel like you have that type of personality. It's more about caring and supplying and giving the parent exactly what they want. So you have to be there for them in that way and in that form. So that's not a big deal for you. I definitely feel like you got that. I wouldn't worry about that much. She says, do you think I'll make this vision work? Yeah, I do. I do believe that you'll make this vision work. I believe that you have the capability to work with these people, but I'm going to tell you this, it's going to get better. So the thing about it is that if you pursue this, you will be amazing at it. But if you don't, you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass for not doing it. So that's the type of energy that I see surrounding that. I think that it was something that you should be doing. I feel like your energy is good. You've got that calm energy. Says, I'm not sure anyone is doing what I'm planning to do yet. Um, to me, I kind of now there are people who take care of pregnant women and unborn children. I definitely know that there is. There's different names for it, so I would kind of research that a little bit, but it's needed. So I feel you would be successful. But in the way that you're going to do it is different than the others that do something similar. So I don't want you to feel like you're not going to get anywhere. So that's what I'm seeing here. I don't want you to feel like this is just a pipe dream or something that can't come true, because it most certainly can. You just have to put forth the effort and the energy in order to make it happen. But I definitely know that it's gonna be great. But if you pursue it, if you don't, you're really gonna kick yourself in the ass. This is okay, amazing. Thank you. I just needed the confirmation. I wanted to work with birth trauma and trauma transferred on the child. There you go. Thanks, Journey. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're absolutely welcome. All right. So, sweet baby girl, if you're here. If not, Sierra, you're next. Let's check and see if anybody jumped the list. Go from there. All right, guys, just so you guys know, don't put your question out. Just say hi. When we call out your name, then you can put your question. It makes it a lot easier. That way you guys know. Those who are new, I see some new faces out here. Don't worry. Just when I ask you for your question, when I call your name, that's when you put your question out. Just so you know, you looked. I haven't seen your name here before, so I figured I'd say something. Got a couple new faces here that I just wanted to make sure that they knew about. All right, so let's keep on going here and take the next question. Oh, no, don't be sorry. You're fine. You're good. I just wanted to let you know how it works. That way I don't lose your question along the way because they get lost. So many questions get asked in here. All right, so let's go ahead and take our next question. The next question coming from Sierra says, hi, Journey. Just wondering, will I have a relationship with anyone soon? Also, anything else to look forward these to in these weeks? If so, what? Also, thanks for everything you do. I appreciate you. You're welcome, sweetheart. Now, the thing about it is that when it comes to you and the relationship status, I don't feel that the right relationship is still, to me, it's still not it's not there for you. You're not even running into the right person. And that doesn't even happen until job change, job transfer, something to that nature, doing something different than you're currently doing. I mean, the job's changing for you. I don't feel like it's going to stay the same. That's definitely a plus, but it's also something that's going to make you really nervous. And I get that. It's not a bad thing. I feel like the energy is growing for you. Things are good. You're going to keep moving forward. Yeah, looking freaking sweet, to be honest. I mean, I keep seeing the energy just growing and getting better, and you're feeling good about yourself, and it's a wow moment for sure. And so the things are coming together, but love for you is going to take time, because it's going to take you transferring out of the job to get to the next place where you're at, where your energy is different, your levels are different, you're not babysitting everybody, and this person doesn't need a mommy. All these other guys that you've been around all needed mommies. You don't need to be someone's mommy. Not a grown man. You don't have to sit there and mother somebody. That's not what you're supposed to do. That's what you do for children, not for grown men. And those are the types of people that have been around you, is that they come to you, they get a little bit of comfort, they take what you've taught them, and then they take it to somebody else. And then you're the one that's left heartbroken. I feel like love for you is coming this summer. I don't feel as though that, that's too far away. We're kind of cruising through the springtime pretty fast. So the energy is definitely good, and love is coming your way. But I know that you want it to be soon. But I don't feel like it's tomorrow. It's not next month either. It could be towards the end of June going into July. And it could even be later. It depends on what happens when this new current job situation changes for you, with the new door opening. But I do know it's in the summer. And I do feel like you're going to be happy. So take what time you've got now, throw away the sadness, throw away the aches and pains, throw away the things that no longer serve your purpose. It's time for you to grow and outgrow the old and come into the new. Because if you don't do that, the new relationship will just reflect bad things that you've already been through, and that'll kind of throw the new person out. And you don't want to do that. So that's definitely not far away. The energy has felt great lately. Good. I'm glad that you feel great. I'm glad that you feel good. I feel like things are going to come together. But, the energy is definitely, it's still developing. Even though it feels good now, while it feels good, throw away the negativity. We never think about the things that are bad while we're doing the good things, because we're focused on the good things, which is something we're supposed to do. But at the same time, it's also a good time to just throw things out that no longer serve your purpose, because then you'll feel even better, and those negative things won't affect you in the way they do when you're sad. Because when you're sad, you dwell on them. When you're happy, you forget about them. So if you get rid of them while you're happy, if you do happen to get sad, they're no longer there for you to dwell on. So things to definitely get, to think about. But I definitely feel like things are going to come together for you, sweetheart. So the thing is that you're in a good place. I feel like things are going to come together for you. Get prepared for the summer. Do what I said. Let go of some of the negative people in your life, and you're going to see a great change when you do that. Well, thank you so much. She said, thank you so much. You are welcome, sweetheart. And guys, don't forget to ring the bell and subscribe. And Sierra, I want you to hang in there. It gets good, sweetheart. It gets good. All right, guys, we are going to take a short break, but after the break, we'll get back to some more readings. Everybody get ready for those. And we'll have Catherine and Orion next in the list. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we are back. Megan says she jumped the list. Let's take a look and see who else jumped the list. All right. Let's take a look. All right, sweet baby girl, that's all right. We're going to add you to the list now because we called your name earlier, so we'll add you to the list. You can also jump the list. I'm going to go ahead and post the thing here in case you want to do that. If not, we'll add you to the list so we can get to your question, sweetheart. All right, let's keep going here. All right, we got Megan. Megan T, bring that question on down. All right, Megan. Megan. It's almost like bacon. All right. Megan, are you with me? All right, there we go. There we go. Megan says, hey, Journey Friday. Alyssa watched my story on Instagram. Was that a small thing that was coming? Also, what has she been feeling lately? She's been absent on social media after Friday. So it is a small step. Yes, absolutely. I do believe so. But here's the thing. Here's thinking about you, wondering what you're up to, watching your story gives her a little bit of an insight. She's definitely missing you, feeling that, you're not around, but definitely wants to change things. Expect more of that. I know she's been missing since Friday on there, but because of the holiday, I didn't feel like she did a lot of posting. But I can tell you right now that, she's going to show back up. She's going to watch more of your stories, start looking at your photos, and then we should be getting some type of communication from her here shortly. The thing is that the energy is not too far off, and I feel like you are going to be in a good position. Remember, when it comes to her, she's going to be pissed. So when she does come to you, she's going to come happy to see you and talk to you, but she's going to be super pissed off at her best friend. Super pissed. Remember, when I told you, when she comes forward and she comes to talk to you, ask them as questions for the things that she's saying rather than you bad-mouthing the best friend, because she will still come to the best friend's defense, but currently feels broken because the best friend's being such an ass. So remember, it's like, she did this, and that, and say, well, why do you think she would do something like that? Why would she do that? And then she'll think about it, and then she'll say the negative things about her friend rather than you doing that. And then you can ask her, like, well, why would you want to be around somebody who does that to you, who pushes people away from you? That doesn't make sense to me. You're a smart girl, just compliment and question. You know what I mean? This the type of energy that needs to happen right now. Is compliment and question. It's one of the biggest things. So the energy I definitely feel around you, the things that I see around you, the feel that I got for everything that's going on, I feel like you're in a good place. I feel like things are going to come together. I feel like you are going to see things a little differently when she communicates. So the relationship will not be the old relationship. It's like starting over from scratch. So get ready for that. I mean, the love is already going to be there, so the love will be established because it hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there on her end. She's just being resistant to it because people like her friend are not allowing her to make choices for herself. But she's choosing that. Remember this. She's choosing to listen to these people rather than to listen to herself or feel the type of energy that she feels for you. See, she's kind of, this is not good on her end, but yet it's not a bad thing on your end. She's the one making these choices. She's done all the wrong things, and she will feel guilty for them. But let her know, give her reassurance that you have given her, there is forgiveness with you, and that you don't hold this against her, and that everybody learns their lessons in some shape, way, or form. So you could provide her with a lot of positivity and give her better understanding. And this gives her a chance to see you as a person that she didn't see. So I don't feel like you're going to, like this is a bad thing. I feel like this is a good thing, a step in the right direction. I feel like you're going to get the direction that you're looking for. I mean, there's a lot of positivity. So I want you to hang in there. It's going to be good. Megan, you're going to be so happy. I know this is something you've been waiting for, and I cannot wait for you to come on here and be like, she finally came to me and bitched up a storm. The bitching is accepted at that point. So you can get her back on your team. You need her back on your team. That's the biggest thing. So, Megan, hang in there. She's coming back, honey. All right. Let's keep on going and take a look at the list here and see if anybody else has jumped the list. And go ahead and keep taking the questions that come forward. All right. All right, I got a Martha. Martha, come on down. Okay. Martha. Who is my Martha? And Catherine, I'll be right with you, sweetheart. Hold that question because I definitely want to answer it. Who is Martha? And guys, stay tuned because when we get to the first full hour of the show, I've got a surprise for you that I can't wait to reveal. It's gonna be good. So you guys got to stay tuned for it. It's gonna be fun. A little extra something. A little something extra to add to these readings. It's gonna be fun. All right, guys. We do have a drawing for last month, so I will be revealing a winner here for last month's drawing, and then we'll get to that. All right. So Martha has come forward. Let's go ahead and take a look. It's from PugMama63. All right. It says, my gut keeps telling me this year the community owner will finally get butt kicked by Mother Karma. Would like to know what you see on that, please. Well, you know, this Pug Mama is what we've been waiting for. They've been able to, they've been able to push things out. They've been able to do things a certain way. They've been able to, you know what I mean? They've been able to do whatever it is that they want to do. And they've been able to push it out and keep out of the law for so long that they've ran out of things to keep it out. So finally, the dam is about to give. It can't hold back anymore. And it's going to bust open like a floodgate, and everything that they've done to try to hide from people or the damage they cause to people. I mean, the whole community is going to be able to look at this and go, oh, this is exactly what we were hoping for, because they've been such assholes to everyone. I mean, they've done some serious illegal things, and they're finally going to start to pay for those. It says, I would also like to know how my personal frequency is, because I was very ill over the winter and afraid it dragged me down. I don't feel that your energy is down. I do get that it is on pause. I do feel like you kind of paused your own spiritual growth, so you haven't lost anything, but you haven't gained anything lately. And in all honesty, I don't feel like you're going to be able to reopen that door until the summer solstice. So we're looking at like June 20th, 21st, right around there. Either the 20th or the 21st, this is the first day of summer, which is the summer solstice. I feel like your illness creeped around the winter solstice, which slammed that door shut. So it doesn't surprise me that it wouldn't reopen during another solstice for spiritual growth. And so continue to keep bettering your health, because I don't feel like you're 100%. You're about 85%, still needing to pick up a lot of energy, still needing to, eat. I keep seeing eating has not been your friend. I don't feel like you've been eating enough or not eating the right things, but I really believe it's not eating enough. I don't believe you're eating enough food. You're skipping meals. I don't feel like that's a good thing for you. I feel like you need to keep on top of it. Animal energy beside you is very low too. They seem a little depressed. Try to play. Do some playtime. That will help. It says my genetic thing's acting up worse than it ever has in years. And yes, not yet 100%. Right, because you're not at 100% right now. I feel like you're about 85%, so it's not a bad number. Could be worse, but I definitely feel like you can get yourself better. And I'm going to tell you about some broths that you can drink. I feel like you need to drink some broths. Either it be chicken broth, beef broth, some bone broth, vegetable broth. You need to drink some broths, and you need to eat more proteins. The proteins is something I'm seeing. Vitamins, definitely start popping them like they're Tic Tacs. And, I know that everybody doesn't want to go to the doctor, but the doctor can definitely recommend things that'll help build you up, so get ready for that. Says, yeah, all right, we already said that one. But, Bug Mama, I just want you to know that, you're in our prayers, and you know that I'm going to, say a prayer for you. And I do feel like your health is going to get better. I do see you getting to about 92% before the summer solstice, so that's a great leap. So that door is going to open for your ability to grow. So let's try to get your health up as much as possible, and just snack throughout the day. Graze like a cow. Don't eat junk food though, like carrots and veggies and broccoli and cauliflower and beets. Beets are really good for you. Beans, lots of protein in beans. A lot of people don't like beans, but they're really good for you. So, all right. Well, thanks, Pug Mama. I appreciate your question tonight, and I'm glad to see you back. I haven't seen you in a while, so glad to see your smiling face here. And thank you for dropping in. All right, let's take a look here and see what's going on. Let's see if anybody else has jumped the list, and then we will get back to Catherine and her question. All right, let's get back to Catherine and her question. Catherine had a question up here. All right, Catherine's question is, it says, Big Sis Val and I had a huge blow-up week via phone, kept giving unsolicited advice that I didn't ask for, medical, financial, and how I should raise my kids. I'm 56, I didn't ask, and jumped her butt. Well, that's because she controls everything, sweetheart. That is what she does. She controls everything. So she thinks that she has all the answers, and her way is the right way, and nobody else's way is the right way, just hers. So I don't feel like she's realizing what she's doing. She actually thinks she's doing something good by doing it, but to be honest with you, to me it feels like a bully, and it feels like she's one-upping you, like she's better than you type energy. And I just don't get that she's going to stop at the energy. So I really think that things are going to be different, but right now she needs not to do this. She needs not to continue to keep fighting with you. She needs to realize that it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to fall on deaf ears. I would let it go in one ear and out the other, to be honest with you. So I told her my boundaries. She says we're family. I ended up hanging up. Family doesn't mean that you have no boundaries. That's not an excuse. The only thing that what could be more childish is you pointing out her wrongs, and she will freak out on you because you have to listen to the reasons why she couldn't do certain things, but because you couldn't do certain things the way she would do them, it don't matter because she's the all-knowing and you should just listen to her. So took my blood pressure afterwards, 211 over 180, sent her the picture of my blood pressure and said stop. Jeez Louise, woman. I would limit my communication with your sister about certain topics. I mean, even limit the communication. I can only talk to you for 10 minutes. I can only talk to you for 5 minutes, whatever that may be. But do not allow her to get under your skin like that. And do not let her talk through other family members. When they say something, well, she said this, say, I don't care what she said. It means nothing to me. It has no power. She can say whatever she wants. She can make up whatever story she wants. Because that's what she's doing. Making up stories. It's not good. She says, then I smoked a bowl and it went down. Love that. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. It went down to 130 over 85. Oh, that's good stuff, Catherine. You cracked me up. It's not legal in this state yet, but hey, eventually, one day, we're getting there, one step at a time. So, the thing about it is the sister, she feels like she's got to be controlling and she's the boss because she thinks that's how life works and you have to listen to her. And, but when it comes to you, let's say you have something you want to get off your chest, she totally interrupts. She'll talk about herself or she'll tell you how terrible you are versus listening to what actually needs to be talked about and why you were calling in the first place. But I don't really feel like you're the one reaching out to her. I feel more like she is the one reaching out to you, and that's just not good. She says, I'm legal. Good stuff, girl. I love it. I like it. I love that you're legal. That's perfect. All right. So, but definitely don't let the sister get under the skin. That's really where she's at. She goes, oh my God, she's interrupted me 6 times. Do not respond. Bay, you can still jump the list, honey. I'll put the link up so you can. We still have another half an hour of jump the list. Now, guys, remember, in 10 minutes, I have a special treat for you guys. Something that I don't always do, but have done in the past on my radio show. And guys, we are on iHeart, we are on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spreaker, and all the other places, so you guys can hear our show and listen to your stuff in your car. Make sure you guys tell everybody about us. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Tomorrow, I will be announcing the winner for this month's drawing for YouTube subscribers. Remember, if you're a YouTube subscriber, you get the chance and the opportunity to win a prize. We do that every month. As long as you're still under there subscribed with us, we will send out a gift. Our first gift went out to Candy. Her stuff will be coming to her shortly. And now we have another one, another drawing. So I can't wait to be able to send that out to you. And we got some cool stuff coming up. We got things like smartwatches, like this one here, if I could get it out for you guys to see. We got smartwatches like that. We have them in black, pink, and white. We also have some tablets coming. So we're going to be doing that kind of stuff. I got mini fridge, mini cooler, not mini fridge, mini cooler, some cool lights, some cool, bunch of cool prizes that I have that I would love to be able to give to our subscribers to let them know that we care. So, all right. Catherine said, thanks, Journey. No problem, sweetheart. All right, let's keep on going here. So the next person in line was Orion. So Orion, are you still here? After Orion, it's going to be Margarita. Or wait a minute, sorry. After Orion is Rave and then Margarita. So if Orion's not here, I need Rave and Margarita's questions. I need Orion. You're coming up, sweetheart. Okay, hang on a second. I just got told somebody jumped the list again, so let's go ahead and take a look there. And Jenny Fig. So girls and guys, hang on to your questions as Jenny has jumped the list. We'll go ahead and give her her opportunity. And then after Jenny, what is Cara? Carabello. All right. So Jennifer, throw us your question, sweetie. Okay. Jenny has thrown up her question. I said throw it up. Threw her question at me. All right. So says, do you see any changes at work for me? Yes. There are some changes on the horizon. I do see some management changes. And then I'm seeing you changing with the management. Opportunity coming your way. But I also see opportunity outside of the current position that you're in, coming from a different direction. Not something that you have been looking for. So this is something different, but it is a great opportunity that comes your way. So with current employment, I feel like things are changing a little bit, but I don't feel like it's something that you want. I'm trying to see here. There's choices and opportunity to be made, and there's some in the current position that you're in, but Spirit's telling me that you need to take the outside job. I mean, the one that you can have it'll be okay, but it's not the job that you need to keep. This job is something that you can get rid of as the new job walks through the door. But don't get rid of the current job until the new job's there. That's something that's very important. Says, yeah, I've been there for a while. My boss is retiring. Okay, that gives me the understanding of why the management team is changing a little bit. And it gives you an opportunity to step up. But I'm restless. Yeah, I got that. Take the opportunity outside the job that you have. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. Gonna be better. You don't want this job. I mean, not that you weren't grateful for it, because you are grateful for the job because you had one, but take the opportunity that's outside this job, because this isn't what you're looking for. This is not what you want. You're not wanting to do this for 100 years. This is not the job you want to retire with. That's what I saw. So, the energy is good for new opportunities. So don't allow that to, mess with you. Currently, I feel like you're in a place where you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You can't let this job go. The opportunity that you're looking for is not gone. It's just not available to you at the moment. So something to really pay attention to. It says, yes, I'm loving it. I'm good at it. Time for a new change. Right. Like I said, can stay where you're currently at. Not a lot change other than stepping up. So you're still going to be doing what you're doing. You're just going to be higher up. And then, I feel like you're going to feel restless again. Just a little bit of change is good for the moment. And then all of a sudden you feel stuck again. But new opportunity brings you from Stuckville into, holy cow, I can do something else. Really? Yes, you can. But take the opportunity to do it. If you don't do it, then, you're going to miss out. And you're going to be like, son of a bitch, I should have took that opportunity. Do it. Don't hesitate. I'm telling you, you're going to like it. You're going to love the new opportunity. I don't want you to miss out. It's very important. That's what I'm being told. It's very important that you make this change. Because if you don't, you'll end up getting yourself to the point where you don't want to work there, and you'll quit before you find that other opportunity. And to me, this opportunity doesn't look like it's always going to be there. So, something to think about for sure. All right, Jenny, thank you so much. Thank you for that. And good luck with the new job. I really think that's the better choice for you. But like I said, you can stay currently where you're at. She said, yay, it's a new opportunity with my new lover. ? Laugh my ass off. Just kidding. Don't answer that. Don't worry, Jenny. I'm not screwing that up for you. She says, oh my God, that sounds like me. Yes. All right, guys, we are going to take a commercial break. When we come back from the break, I'm going to tell you about our big surprise, and then we're going to take our question from Bay, and we'll be back right after these messages. All right, guys, and we are back. Now, I told you I was going to bring out a really, really big surprise. So, in the studio, I have a secret reader. We're going to call him the secret reader. He's now one of my students and has been learning tarot. So, I'm going to answer the questions, but they're going to throw out one card for you. They're going to relay that information to me, and I'm going to provide that for you. So, get ready. And now, if you've gotten a reading, you can jump the list to get back on and to get a reading and to get that one card from the mystery reader. And as we go along, coming this summer, hopefully they will be prepared and ready, as I'm going to be teaching them between now and the summertime how to really tap in. And they may even be on the site and on the show. So get ready for it, guys. I've got a lot more psychics to come. All right, guys. So our first question is coming from Bay. And Bay says, do I have any spiritual gifts that I should focus on? So I do see gifts with you. I'm seeing being an empath, and it's actually getting a little bit stronger because I'm starting to see your dreams have a deeper meaning and knowing things before they happen. So a little bit of deja vu and I see that coming through a little bit stronger for you. Now, what I can tell you right now is that the energy is going to continue to keep getting stronger, and I want you to continue to keep following your gut, but I also want you to feel things and trust what you're feeling, because I see you second guessing yourself quite a bit, and come to find out you're right on your first feeling. You know, people are like, oh, that's a gut feeling. It's a feeling. You're being told something by spirit. You're being told something by the universe. Call it whatever you will. But you're being told to follow this. You're psychically connecting to the things around you. It's the door. When you become an empath, it's the opening of a door to your first step into your psychic ability. And I really feel like you've got a lot of things that are going to open up for you. Even talking to, being able to hear spirit is what I hear from spirit currently. That's going to be something. They're trying to talk to you. You're not hearing them yet, but you're getting the feeling and a little bit of the thought process that they're trying to help you with. So you're not hearing them directly, but you're hearing them indirectly, and you're getting the feeling, and they're pushing you in that direction. So I feel like that's good for you. It says, well, that's the thing. I'm not usually right. No, that's the not usually right thing is the second guessing yourself. I don't believe that you're incorrect. I believe that you second guess yourself, you overthink the situation, and then you make yourself feel a different thing. So, yes, you do have spiritual gifts, and I do feel like you'll work with it, but in all honesty, I don't feel that you're going to, if you could try to stop overanalyzing or stop overthinking what's happening when you're feeling something, you'll get the right answer. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. So practice that. We're not always perfect. You don't ride a bike on the first try. It takes quite a few times. You stumble a little bit, and then things come forward for you. But I definitely feel that you're an empath on the verge of growth. So let's take a look and see what our mystery reader, aka a student of mine who is just now learning. Now, guys, I'm going to let you guys know that I will be having some classes on a certain platform that you guys will be able to take these classes to learn how to read tarot, how to do psychic energy, there's a lot of things that are on their way. I just got some other things done with my psychic connection, and so now we're working on the next levels and getting ready for a summer show, and we're working on that as well. So it's going to be good. All right. I got the message here. Let's take a look and see what they said. I'm going to place it on here so you guys can see what they wrote. It says, you know what do, but you're struggling to make a decision or having conflict with emotions. Basically what we just said. Trust in yourself and don't be afraid and make a decision. Have faith in your wisdom. This really came as it should. This is telling you that you need to open up that door, be able to trust yourself. Don't conflict with your emotions. So since you're an empath and you're starting to feel things, but you feel that you're feeling them wrong, I'm going to tell you something right now. Some of these situations don't always pan out because people don't like the result. So keep that in mind when you start feeling these energies, because I'm telling you right now, you've got a gift. It's got to grow. Don't give up. Please don't give up. We're here for you. And when I get these classes going, you can take a look and learn and find out what's going on for you. Thanks, Faye. I appreciate you. All right. Let's go ahead and see who jumped the list. I've seen a couple people said they jumped the list. So let's go ahead and take a look and see who's next on it. All right. Let's see what's up. All right, guys, we got about 25 minutes before it's over. All right, Pug Mama. All right, Pug Mama. Let's take a look, Pug Mama. I need you to go ahead and place your question for me. And Bay said, thanks, Journey and Mystery Reader. I know it seems mysterious. Trust me, the name will be coming out soon. The name will be coming out soon, guys. All right. It says, would like to know if you see Mr. Man showing up before or after the owners are gone. I'm also is my friend of 40 years going to want to come and visit again this year. Not sure if I feel up to it. Okay. So when it comes to Mr. Man, I do feel like this is on hold until after we get into, I'm talking like late summer, September, October, right around that time frame, possibly going into the fall season. I don't believe that Mr. Man is going to open that door for you currently, so I don't feel like you're up for it, because I still see Mr. Man as someone that you meet in an outdoor or an outside place, and because your energy feels very weak still, I do feel like it's going to take time for you to open back up and get your energy where it needs to be. Like I said, you'll get to 92%, and right now you're not feeling it for your friend to come and visit right now. If I were you, I would make this visit later on in the year. I wouldn't do it anytime soon, because currently I just don't see that as something that you have the strength for. I don't feel like you would even be able to give your friend the opportunity or the energy that they need to be your friend, to be honest. So I really feel like this is not something that you need to put too much energy into, because you need to tell your friends, say, hey, I'm still not feeling up to it. I got ill, about me being ill. I really would like to feel a little bit better, so I had more energy, so we could do more things, so I could feel a little bit brighter, so it's not so blah. But yeah, that's really what I'm getting here is that, this isn't the time. So the energy to me showing it that this is not the time. And for Mr. Man, I'm going to tell you that Mr. Man is coming. I don't feel that you've missed out on that opportunity. I still feel that Mr. Man is going to the same place, and I do feel that you're still going to run into them. Says, I agree for now, definitely, but he usually wants to come early July or Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's good. If you can make it Thanksgiving, that's a great time frame. But don't do it during the summer. You won't have the energy. You will feel blah. You guys won't do anything, and it'll be kind of a wasted trip. And they'll feel like they don't want to come the next time. So we don't want that type of energy. So that's why I would say, hey, let's do it Thanksgiving. If that's the time frame that you can give, let's do it on Thanksgiving. But don't do it prematurely. I just honestly feel that it's not going to work. All right, guys, let's take a look and see. All right, let's see what they have to say here from our mystery reader. Go ahead and post that for you guys so you guys can see the mystery reader's information there on that. So Spirit saying, take caution against making decisions to take a vacation. Take that path of balance and moderation. Things will work better if you reevaluate your current circumstances. Take things slow and keep a moderate pace. So the thing is that you're being told basically what I already told you. So don't allow that to take away. So don't push yourself. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary to push yourself as hard. But thanks, Pug Mama. I appreciate that. I appreciate your question. Let's go ahead and see if anybody's jumped the list. All righty. Let's see who was next on our list. We did Catherine, Ryan. So Rave, go ahead and put your question up. And Margarita, get your guys' questions ready. I'll put the jump the list on here. All right. And Pug Mama says, thanks, love. No problem, sweetheart. Glad to see you back. It's always nice to see your beautiful face. All right. Rave's question here. All right, Rave says, posted a video of a guy who makes donations and wrote, I only know one man who is like this. Is she showing W she's still interested in him? In all honesty, I don't feel that. But the thing is that you're feeling that way because she hasn't come back to you in that direction as of yet. With Nikki's energy, honestly, I don't feel that that's the direction you need to be going in. And I feel as though if you wait for Nikki's energy to come forward and you want things to balance out, Nikki will come forward. I don't feel that the way she's acting, the way she's doing things right now, I don't feel as that this is going to be something that continues. I honestly feel like things are going to change, and I feel like things will be different. But I don't feel that you're going to run into them being a problem. I don't feel like you have to worry about Nikki running to anybody else. I do feel that she's kind of running from herself. She's kind of running from her emotions. She's kind of running from her feelings. So she's kind of all over the map when it comes to that. But I do feel like she's going to get it together. Ray says, what is her purpose to that post? She just wanted to post it. She wanted somebody to feel good, but it's not in the way that you think that they're going to feel good. So don't let that get the best of you. Because I feel like it's doing that. Don't take everything that they post so seriously because the energy is not that. Don't feel like the energy is that at all. I feel like the energy between you and Nikki is definitely going to change. It's going to get better. And I don't want you to, put too much into it. Don't put more into it than you need to currently. Because it's going to kind of drive you crazy. Has she been missing me more lately? She has. But like I said, she's running from her emotions right now, so she's not going to overflow with emotions towards you. She has missed you. She has been thinking about you. She's been doing it a lot more than normal, but that's because she's all over the map currently. But I do know that she misses you, and she feels like she needs balance. That's the biggest thing right now. She needs to find out what her balance is. So that's where I see things currently. Let's go ahead and check with our mystery reader and see where they're at with that. They're going ahead and typing up what they see here. I can't wait for you guys to get a chance to be able to start getting readings from our mystery reader. Until then, they're going to be known as the mystery reader. Dun dun dun! All right, guys. I see them still typing. They haven't sent their message yet, so give me just a minute while they do that. Okay. Okay, so our mystery reader is saying they're not really picking up anything extra. So basically, what I was talking to you about is really where that is at the moment. It has a lot to do with Nikki's energy being all over the place. Doesn't surprise me by getting a tarot read that you would not get a direct answer about that, because it's just something that's not coming through because she's not currently put together. So okay, I was just wondering about that because he's the reason of fall of our relationship. I just get that there's an excitement about him, but I do not see them together, and I do not feel that this would even go romantic. So I don't feel like you have anything to worry about there, Rave. But thank you so much for your questions tonight. We do appreciate it. All right, guys, we're going to keep on going here. So the next person on our list is Margarita, and then Daryl. So Margarita and Daryl, get your questions ready. We're going to go ahead and take a look to see if anybody's jumped the list. Oh, Jenny, come on down. Jenny has another question. All right, so all right, Jenny, are you ready for your question, sweetheart? All right. While we wait for Jenny to go ahead and I was just gonna say that Jenny says you can take Margarita first. Yes, let me get Margarita's question in, and then I will take yours. All right, sweetheart? All right, Margarita's question says, I made a call about my children's and I's potential home, and it seems like I'm back to step one. Should I continue to save enough money to move us into our own pop-out RV? I'm also now curious about the guy that you mentioned to me a few months ago that is out there waiting on me if I decide to have a change of path. So let's see here. So the energy that I see circling everything and everything that I see around you currently, I don't feel like is a bad thing. Honestly, I do feel like this is good. I feel like this is positive. I think that things are going to come together. As for the RV thing, I honestly don't think that's a bad idea. I like the idea because it sounds fun to me. But in the reading, it's saying push for the home. Push for the home. You want something that's a little bit more of a permanent place, something with a foundation. The RV sounds great, and it gives you the opportunity to move whenever the hell you feel like it. But yeah, I honestly feel like the energy for the home is stronger than the RV, but I'm not saying that the RV is not a place to go. But I do like the idea. But with two kids, it's not going to feel that comfortable. So push forward for the home. So that's what I want to do, is push forward with the home. So that's what Spirit's saying to do. Perm home is what I feel in my heart until I can buy a home. Well, this home that you'll get is something that will get you by until you buy your permanent home. So that's what I saw with the program that I seen you going through. So this would get you to the next step, but this is definitely the stepping stone that you need to take. And that's what I'm seeing here. So I don't want you to, go that direction. All right. So the energy, sorry, I had to send a message real quick. So the energy that feels and circles it, step one, if you have to do it all over again, do it. When it comes to the mystery man, I do still feel like he is coming. I still feel like he is doing what needs to be done and that things are going to come. Just be patient. But if you do the RV thing, I'm going to tell you that you're going to miss out on the opportunity of the new man. So the RV sounds great, but I really feel there's a lot of energy focusing on that situation. She says, yeah, that's what you told me the last time. Yeah, it hasn't changed. It definitely hasn't changed. All right, so, all right. Let's take a look. So our mystery reader is telling you, it says, take caution with your money. It may be time to make a new savings account or review your spending habits. Make good business decisions. Now, this too can be taken in a certain way. So this energy that's saying, it's telling you to be cautious with your money. This is the time for you to save. That's why I talk about savings account, things like that. But also making decisions. It doesn't have to be just good business decisions, but good decisions in general. Something that you feel more comfortable with. So that's what I'm seeing. So don't push that out, because it's most certainly going to come through for you. Start from scratch, make the right decision, and all things will balance out, Margarita. Thank you so much for your question tonight. We appreciate it. All right, guys. All right. So our next question is coming from somebody that Jenny sponsored tonight. So we're going to go ahead and give Krista the opportunity to ask their question. Since Margarita did say, I've been trying to declutter and sell and save. Good. Said you're the best. You're welcome, sweetie. Christina, go ahead and bring us your question. And while you do that, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back after these messages. All right. And we are back. All right. Margarita says, I love you, family. Take care, stay strong, and stay positive. What great words. You have a great night. If you guys are still watching, we do appreciate that you guys watch the show. Some people just love to come in here and watch. All right, Krista, go ahead and bring us your question. You were next in line because Jenna jumped you. So go ahead and bring us your question. All right. And Daryl Brooks, are you're next after Krista? So get your question ready, buddy. right, and after Daryl is going to be Asha as well. So get those questions ready. All right, Krista has got her question. It says, can you tell me how Johnny feels about our connection? All right, Johnny's energy is kind of weak right now. But I feel that the connection between the two of you will grow stronger. So I don't feel like it's a bad feeling, but I do feel that there's a nervousness there that's holding him back. Like not allowing himself to open up completely, not allowing himself to accept his feelings. I feel like he's still fighting internally, but I don't feel like it's going to be a bad thing. Like I said, it seems like it's going to grow and it's going to continuously grow. So that's positive, but I do feel resistance with Johnny. That seems to be his kind of like his downfall right now, is that he is constantly fighting his situation, fighting his feelings, fighting the things that, are simple things that he can open the door to and allow himself to be happy. But at the same time, he's always felt that happiness always leads to sadness because he's always waiting for that other shoe to drop. He's been hurt in the past. I get it. We all have. But he needs to get past that. And I do feel like he does get past that. And that's what helps grow your guys' connection, because he allows himself to feel good. He allows himself to feel better about his situations when it comes with you. So that's the thing. It's like if he can stop resisting himself and his feelings, you're going to see that he's going to open that door. So his resistance game is strong. Well, it's not going to stay that way. I do feel like he's going to open that door and it's all going to be good. And I feel like you guys are going to, get what you want out of this relationship. But yeah, he does resist. I do feel like it's a little weak right now, but I don't feel like it's gone, and I don't feel like it's going to where he's going to walk away. I just feel as though that he needs to be more accepting of this situation. So once he accepts that and allows himself, he will open up and he will walk through it. But we got to be careful with him when he shows a little bit of energy, kind of like a little kid when he does it, kind of give him a little extra. Don't think like, oh, that's it. Kind of cheer it on. We want to encourage him to open up. All right, so our mystery reader has delivered a message, so let's go ahead and see what they had to say and go ahead and post that. So it's making time for those around you, taking the sensible approach. Okay, so you're making the time. It's kind of like what I said. Let's make a big deal out of the small things that he does and deal with the challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So yeah, I mean, this is basically what I was just saying. Is like, even though he is pulled away and that he seems to be a little off right now, don't allow yourself to get sucked in to the negative that he's creating, because it's all on him on that part. So don't put any energy into that, but put energy into the positive things that he provides so he does it more often. So our mystery reader's right on the spot. So that's good stuff. And Krista, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Know that Johnny's going to come through. It's taking a little bit longer than he should, but that's because you're being met with resistance. And as you said, his resistance game is strong. But remember, the Jedi is always stronger. If you know how to handle it, you will be stronger than the person who's resisting. You just have to know how to approach it. So that's all we have for you tonight. I do appreciate your question. So she says, yes, I try my best to be positive and focus on the good. Exactly. And she said, thank you both. You are welcome. All right, so the next on our list, let's go ahead and keep on going here, is Daryl. Come on, Daryl. Come on and bring your question for me tonight. All right, let's see if anybody jumped the list while we're waiting on Daryl's question here. You guys wondering what I'm doing? I am opening up my coconut water. I was over here jiggling for no reason. All right, guys, no more jumping the list. We have made it past that mark. All right, so let's keep on going here. We got Daryl. Daryl says, "What energy do you see for me, Journey?" All right, let's take a look for energy. And right now I'm seeing transition, a time to shed, a time to change, a time for growth, time for things to kind of feel like either A, nothing's moving, or everything is erratic. So depending on what part of your transition you're at, because when you start transition, you feel like you're stuck, and then all of a sudden everything goes haywire. The thing is that this is the time for you to kind of shed the old, to accept the new. There's new things coming for you financially. I'm seeing change. I'm seeing job change too. So that's definitely some serious and positive growth there. And I want you to see that because it's only going to get better from there. And it looks really positive for you. And I want you to be able to, enjoy and accept that energy as it's coming through. I do feel like this is all, it's all about to come. And it just feels like a dream in a sense. But in reality, I do feel that you're going to find yourself with a new career path, new financial gain, happiness and love life. I mean, like a lot of things build from here. And I feel like there's a lot of self-confidence coming with this new change and these new opportunities that come your way. So transition currently is the direction in which I see you going and the energy that surrounds you. So this is like you're shedding your old skin to, become the new Daryl. So you are definitely in a very good position. I feel like you're going to be able to really just make a serious change and it not be something to be scared of, but to be proud of and to be thankful for, and all the good things that come of it. Because Daryl, I'm telling you, man, you've got a lot of positivity coming your way, and I can't wait for you to actually experience that and to be able to move forward with new career change for you. So I feel like new career, money, everything just kind of starts stepping up and feeling different. And I know when all that stuff starts to come about, you're going to kind of look for that other shoe to drop. Don't focus on that. Screw that shoe. Don't even look at that shoe. You don't even want that shoe to drop. You don't even want to put that energy into that. Because what happens, and the reason why the other shoe drops, is because we start focusing on it. We start focusing on the negativity towards something because we're always used to the failure and things from the past. Well, guess what? If you learn from those mistakes and you live and learn from them, you'll get past it. But if you dwell on them, you will continue to keep living in them. So it's not something you want to do, Daryl. All right, so we got our answer from our reader here, our mystery reader. So let's go ahead and see what they had to say. All right, it says, good news on the way. You've made good decisions and worked hard, and you'll be given a reward for your achievements. Good fortune is on its way. A promotion at work or new job offers. As I was just saying to you, the energy is changing for you, and it starts with your career. So this is the step through the door to get to that next spot. And I really believe you're going to enjoy what's about to come in front of you, because in all honesty, I think it's going to be great. And you're honestly not going to realize, you're not going to know how to handle it at first, but you're going to be super proud of yourself at the same time. So I feel like all this stuff's going to come to pass. And the mystery reader, definitely doing a good job, guys. Let's give it up for the mystery reader. They're doing good. And one of my students who's growing, so I really like it. And they seem to be right on target with what I was seeing as well. And let's keep the ball rolling. All right, guys, let's keep on going here. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Thanks, Daryl. We do appreciate you. And Ashta was our next person in line. Ashta, are you around? I got, yay, mystery reader. Good job. Yes, they are doing a good job. They're gaining new confidence in themselves, which is absolutely amazing. We're going to continue to keep encouraging that. And it does take a lot of it to read clearly. It takes a lot of change. You can't look at things the way you used to. You can't constantly seek things that no longer, you can't be searching or trying to attract a certain thing, because you can attract the wrong thing. You have to let things flow naturally. And that's what my students learning now, about learning about things that flow naturally. They also learned that my house is covered with crystals, and they were super shocked and surprised. I was like, they're even in the ground, guys. But it's all good. He's having a good time. So let's keep that motivation going. I really appreciate them being here and enjoying the company. Oh, wait a minute, Daryl. Something I just got here that I just seen here. Daryl, I hope you're still with me. So, a second card popped out for Daryl while the reading was being put out. It said second card jumped out for Daryl. It says happy. It says a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas lead to success, to have confidence in yourself. Just another thing that I was saying to you, Daryl, is another thing that the reader picked up and is seeing the same successes that I am in their tarot. So I want you to stay encouraged, keep searching, and keep doing what you're doing, because, dude, you're on the right path, man. And I can't wait for the success story to be told. I cannot wait. It says, yes, real estate. You're going to kick ass. I'm telling you. I can't wait. I can't wait, Daryl. I'm pretty sure you can't either. I'm about as excited about it as you are. All right, so the energy that came with that is absolutely beautiful, and we appreciate you, Daryl. You know that. So just wanted to make sure you knew that you had a second card that popped out of the deck, and it was another confirmation, and it just looks good. So, guys, remember, the new My Psychic Connection is online. Go to www.mypsychicconnection.com. Sign up, and when you get a reading with your reader, you get your first 3 minutes are free when you sign up, and you get your chance to talk to the psychics on there. If you are a psychic and would like to be able to give readings at mypsychicconnection.com, please go and sign up as an advisor, and we'll get to you as fast as we can. They are working hard over there to make things happen, so I'm really excited about it, and I'm glad to be a part of this website. It's absolutely amazing. All right, Daryl said he'll keep me informed. All right, sweet, Daryl. All right, Ashton must not be around, so let's go ahead and take Yumi. Yumi, are you there? Looking for Yumi. And let's go with... All right, so Yumi and Jasmine. Yumi and Jasmine. You guys are up on the list next. Keep on going, y'all. Yumi and Jasmine. All right. Our question from Jasmine is here, so let's go ahead and take her question. Also, after Jasmine is going to be Priya and Sweet Baby Girl. Priya and Sweet Baby Girl, get your guys' questions ready, because you're next on my list. Jasmine says, do you see me in my college within the next 2 weeks or the next 2 months. When it comes down to it, everything said and done, um, 2 weeks feels too soon. So I'm going to tell you it's around 2 months. 2 weeks is too soon for you currently. But don't let that discourage you, because I'm not saying that to discourage you, Jasmine. I am saying that because it doesn't look like you're going to be able to get that taken care of in 2 weeks. I feel like you need more time. Will my classes? Yes, your classes will resume in college. I do believe so. But it is, to me, it's 2 months. It's not in the next 2 weeks. For some reason, there needs to be more time. I'm seeing nothing but time. So that seems to be something that's pretty strong. I would be surprised if anything happened prior to that, to be honest with you. All right, let's take a look and see. All right. Still waiting on our mystery reader to throw a card for you, Jasmine. See what's going on there. Let's take a look here. So sitting there says, thank you so much. You're welcome, sweetie. We're just waiting on our mystery reader to go ahead and throw that information. All right. All right, let's see what the cards had to say for you. Let's go ahead and paste this here for you. All right. So, it's telling you to enjoy life's luxuries, spend more quiet time alone. You've done excellent work. Prepare for this time in your life. All right, so basically it's telling you to cut loose a little bit. This may not be direct to your question, but it is something Spirit wants you to know, is to take a little break. Do not allow yourself to push yourself too hard. And that's what I feel like you've been doing. And clearly that's what Spirit's been thinking you've been doing. So take some time for you. College will be there, and all things will be good. So time is needed, and apparently, even with the time, it's telling you to take some quiet time alone. So no matter what, remember I said, all I keep seeing is time. And even the cards are saying the same thing. Jasmine says, thank you so much. You are welcome, sweetie. All right. Sweet Baby Girl is next. Let's go ahead and grab Sweet Baby Girl's question. It says, I would like to know what you see for me and this Taurus guy for the next 3 months. What is on his mind? Okay, so there's lots of things on this guy's mind. Holy cow, he kind of like just thinks about everything. He's all over the map. Like 1 minute he's thinking about this, next minute he's over here, next minute he's over there. He loves you. He's scared. He doesn't know, but he loves you is a definite. I keep seeing the I love you constant. And I can tell you right now that this is where it's at right now. This is what I see coming through for you. I feel like you're going to grow. The energy between the two of you does get better, but I keep seeing something about communication, and the communication is not exactly where it needs to be. And it's showing me here that it will pick up, and I do feel like it'll get stronger. So I don't want you to feel like it's not going to be there, or it's not going to, it's not going to grow. But the thing is that, the overthinking, I think that you're going to be able to open that door. And I feel like he'll be able to let go of the overthinking of the emotions. It says, will he and me be intimate this. Yes. Yes. I do see it. I do feel like you guys overanalyze. I do feel like he really overanalyzes everything. But his overanalyzing is him trying to come to an understanding. There's pain from the past. He's been hurt, doesn't want that same thing. And it's not just in romance in his life. He's been hurt in other aspects of his life. So it's not just the romantic side that he overanalyzes. He overanalyzes everything. I mean, seriously, that's what he does. He says, yeah, we aren't really having good communication right now, but when does that get better? I would say it gets better, a little bit better towards the end of this month, even better in May. It's going to be great in June. So it does slowly pick up. It slowly picks itself up. All right. So let's see what the mystery reader had to say for you. Take a look there and see what he had to say. It says, saying events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. Okay, so basically everything that you're going through, it is saying that it's a fast pace, but this isn't connected to the current question, but it's showing you that everything else is going to be happening quickly around you. So lots of things happening at once. I know you're going to want that same pace to be in your relationship. And to me, this is more of a warning to let you know that even though everything else is moving quickly, the relationship is slowly growing. So don't expect a lot of speed out of the relationship, but do expect growth. So to me, it's more of a warning. It's to let you know that, hey, I know everything's going to go 190 miles an hour, but in reality, this relationship's going to take its time to get there. So I don't want you to feel like it's not going over, because that's exactly what it's going to make you feel, because everything else is going to be, you're going to be getting things left and right. Things are going to be moving at a fast pace, but because it's moving at a fast pace, it's going to make you feel a certain way in that relationship. Don't allow that to happen. That can actually be damaging. All right, sweet baby girl. Thank you so much. All right. I see your message over there, little Miss Jenny. Said, almost asked a question about my love life to see what card was pulled, but I'll be patient. Sweet baby girl says, thank you so much. You're welcome. We appreciate you. All right, guys, let's keep on going here. All right, Eeyore, come on down. You're the next person on our list. Got old Eeyore, a.k.a. Amy. Come on, Amy. Come on down. Come on, Amy. I know you're here. I see you. All right. Let's go ahead and grab Amy. Amy says, do you have any insight on my energy? I'm feeling torn about how I'm doing. Like, I'm doing better than I should be. Okay. Energy, I definitely feel a lot of down energy. I do feel like things are going to come together, but I do feel that you shouldn't feel torn about it. I just feel as though that you keep seeing things differently and you're kind of beating yourself up. I don't feel like your energy is as bad as you think it is. I actually see it to be more of a positive thing, but you're not seeing those positives because you are torn. So you're kind of being a Debbie Downer to yourself. I do feel like that does change, so I don't feel like you're going to have to keep, you're not going to keep doing that. The energy does feel good for you. I do feel like better things are coming their way and good things are coming. So I don't want you to feel like that's going to, affect you or be negative towards you. I do feel like You're going to find yourself in a better spot. I do feel the energy changing, and I see you slowly stop over analyzing everything. That seems to be a big deal right now. I'm seeing somebody out of the woodwork. I'm seeing a lost friend, someone you haven't talked to in years, reappearing in your life. Communication picks up, and it actually brings a side of happiness, and kind of changes the perspective and the energy that you put out. So I feel as though that this is something that's going to change the way you feel currently. So that's really positive, and I'm really excited for you. I think that things are going to get themselves back on the right track for you. I feel like you're going to be happy about this, and I feel like things are going to continue to keep growing for you. So I don't feel like this is bad. I want you to continue on this, keep on this path. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good for you, and I feel like you're going to be really happy about it. So even though you may be torn at the moment, you won't always stay torn, and I do feel like things are going to grow for you. Try not to think about negativities, and meditate is a big thing for you. I feel like that would benefit you big time. All right, let's see what the mystery reader had to say for you. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get it to copy here for you so I can put that up there. All right. Saying sudden events need immediate attention. Think things through carefully. I feel like you're overanalyzing, so again, I feel like this is more of a warning, because that's how you're constantly thinking, is that everything needs immediate attention. So I feel as though our mystery reader is picking up on your thought pattern. And that's what the cards were picking up for you. Is that all these things that have been coming through, you've been thinking about them so heavily that it's kind of pulling you up. So I see where our mystery reader got that from, and I'm seeing that totally connected into your thought process. It says, I overthink everything. Well, not only is it showing in the cards, but I'm picking up, psychically, and Spirit's telling me the same thing. She needs to slow down the thought process. She needs to meditate. She needs to give herself 15 minutes a day. Give yourself some time. It says I've been on pins and needles with my kids too. I know, but you need to give yourself 15 minutes away from them. Take a hot bath. Take a cold bath. Take a bath. Give yourself 15 to 30 minutes. If not, take a long-ass shower. Whatever you got to do, but give yourself that time. That's the most important thing right now. It's giving yourself that time. If you don't, you're going to keep feeling this way. But I do see this passing. It's not consistently going to keep happening. Well, thank you, Amy. She says, laugh out loud. Okay, no problem, sweetheart. Take a bath. And I'm not saying that because you're dirty. I'm just saying in general. Take a bath. Give yourself some time. All right. Thank you so much, Amy. Guys, we have run out of time for the show, so I want to say thank you to everyone who's joined us tonight. Remember, we are here tomorrow with Gifts of Faith, Wednesdays with Trinity Black, Thursdays with me with Dream Interpretations, and this Friday we're going to be here with Aquarius Roberts. Until then, this is Journey Ryan signing out. Our mystery reader says, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.